Shifting up your English, understanding high gear. Hello, dear viewers. Today, we're going to dive into a phrase that often pops up in English conversations, high gear. This term can be quite intriguing, especially if you're just getting the hang of the many idiomatic expressions in English. We'll explore its meanings and how to use it in different contexts. So, buckle up and get ready to shift your English understanding into high gear. Before we get into the metaphorical uses, let's start with the basics. In literal terms, high gear refers to the set of gears in vehicles that provide the highest speed but the least torque. It's used when a vehicle has already gained momentum. So, in direct terms, when someone mentions a car is in high gear, they're simply talking about its operational state. It's ready to go fast. Now, let's switch to the more interesting part, the figurative meaning. When someone says they're kicking things into high gear, they're not talking about driving. They mean they are increasing their efforts or intensifying their actions in any activity or situation. It's a popular phrase in both personal and professional contexts. In personal contexts, I need to get into high gear with my fitness routine before the marathon. In professional contexts, we need to shift into high gear to meet our project deadline. To help you better understand, let's see high gear in action with some examples. When used as advice, you've got your exams next week. It's time to kick it into high gear with your revisions. Describing a situation, once the company received the investment, the production process went into high gear. Expressing personal goals, I'm in high gear with my language learning. I practice English every day. Each of these examples shows the phrase applied to different scenarios, emphasizing the increase in pace or intensity. High gear often appears in sports commentary, motivational speeches, and even movies. It's a phrase that encapsulates urgency, excitement, and a push towards greater performance. You might hear a coach tell their team to get into high gear during the last minutes of a game, or a character in a film might say it to rally their friends. And that's a wrap on high gear. Remember, whether it's about stepping up your game in personal goals or charging through a group project, shifting into high gear is all about putting in maximum effort. We hope this video has revved up your understanding of this dynamic phrase. Keep practicing, and soon, you'll be using English idioms like a native. Catch you in the next video, and keep your learning in high gear.